Factoring trinomials. So we're going to go over a couple examples of how to factor trinomials, and I'll give you some tidbits, patterns to look for. Finish writing this factor equation. X squared, question mark, minus 8. So what could be hiding under the question mark if we want this question to have an answer? So first we know we need to find two numbers that when multiplied will give us negative 8. So what are our options? Well, you've got negative 1 times 8, 1 times negative 8. You've got 2 times negative 4, and negative 2 times 4. So now that we have these options, we need to see the next step. So here we've got a few possibilities. So when we take these two factors, negative 1 and 8, we add them together to get that middle term. So this example is going to be positive 7x. If you go over to positive 1 and negative 8, when you add those two numbers together, so 1 plus negative 8, that's minus 7. X is your middle term. Then, third option, we add those two numbers, it's positive 2x. And last but not least, you're going to have minus 2x. So by looking at what are possibilities of factors of negative 8, we can try to figure out what that middle term is going to be. So let's look at a few more examples. What two numbers multiply to be 15 but add up to 8? So let's think about this. We've got numbers, so multiply to be 15, we've got 1 and 15, and then we've got 3 and 5. And those are all our factors. So we would have to use 3 and 5. Next question. What two numbers multiplied to be 100 add up to negative 200? So we start thinking we've got 1 and 100, 2 and 50. I think we're going to have to think kind of numbers that are closer together. We know 10 times 10 would give us 100. If we made them both negative, that would give us positive 10, but add up to negative 20. So our two values are negative 10 and negative 10. All right, last but not least, what two numbers multiplied to be negative 14 add up to be 5? So thinking about the factors, you've got negative 1, 14, 1 and 14, negative 2 and positive 7, and 2 and negative 7. So when you add up those factors, the only one that works out is negative 2 and positive 7. Let's try one more and then start doing some practice. So we're going to look at 14. You're going to list all your factors of 14. We only have two pairs. Then we're going to add those combinations together, and I need to get 15. So your first combination of 1 and 14 will work. So we write out our binomial. So n plus 1 and n plus 14 are your two answers.